Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to another episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a marathon from the 60s from SIDECAR Dog. Thank you so much. This is called basically one-hit wonders from the 60s, so I do hope you enjoy. Thank you so much, SIDECAR, for sponsoring the marathon. I do appreciate it. For all you people that are new to the channel, if you like, of course, what you see and what you hear after the video, you can consider subscribing, liking the video, and even if you want to check us out on Patreon, my wife and I, we have a channel there as well with over 30 full albums of, well, of rock, you know, pretty much prog rock, classic rock, all kinds of stuff that would be usually blocked on YouTube. So check that out if you want to. But now I'm going to go over the titles that we're going to look into today. This is going to be on the shorter side, this marathon. I might add something at the end because it is very short to make it a little bit longer. But for now, we're going to listen to 5 bands. We're going to start it off with Blues Image, and we're going to do Ride Captain Ride. This is from Open, the album Open. This is 1970. All right, so this must have been like a late 60s one-hit wonder. Then we're going to do Shocking Blue, the song Venus by At Home, the album At Home, 1969. Then we're going to do The Lemon Pipers, Green Tambourine from Green Tambourine. This is 68. Then Electric Prunes, the Electric Prunes. I had too much to dream last night. This is from the same album of the same name, 67. And the Youngbloods Get Together from their debut album, 67. There we go. Thanks again so much, SIDECAR, for sponsoring the video. And without further ado, let's get into the music. All right, here we go with Ride Captain Ride. Here we go.
Ship, and here's what they had to say.
love it. I love it. So catchy. I love how it builds, slowly. The music, there's like, they add on layers and layers. Beautiful guitar solo, very catchy. The chorus, I can see how this was, but again, a one-hit wonder is kind of like, the thing about one-hit wonders, it's just like that one song was the major hit of that band. But I like the sound. I think the guy has this voice that reminds me, what's his name? Oh man, I was just thinking about it when I heard it, and I was like, it reminds me of, and then I was like, it's not coming. But I was like, maybe if I stop the music, oh yeah, Rod Stewart. I think Rod a little bit, the raspy voice, but yeah, it's a great tune. One hit wonder, beautiful. I can see why. It's just very catchy, easy to listen to, great musicianship, everything's perfect. Captain Ride upon your mystery ship. Be amazed at the ways you have it on your trip. Oh man, yeah. Good. I think it's the chord progression. It was so catchy. Also, the chorus, like you can hear the entire band singing along. I don't know. It just gives this feeling of, it's a good song. It's a feel good song. Ride, Captain Ride. Totally new to me. And this is, I guess, the newest of the bunch, because this was from 70, so not quite made it into the 60s, but still, maybe it was recorded in 69. All right, so moving on. But I did really like this one. Moving on to Shocking Blue. This is Venus from At Home. Let's check that out. Here we go. I've heard this before. Sorry. I didn't know the title, but I've heard this. I'm sure, we are, Alexia and I, we're suckers for 70s and 80s music, and Scorsese. He uses so much older music, 70s rock and the Stones. And so at least I've heard the chorus. I've never heard the song, but I've heard the "She's Got It." That's when I was like, yeah, I've heard this before. But I'm Your Venus, that part, I guess, too. But the whole song, no. But yeah, I'm always going to be honest. If I've heard something before, I'll raise my hand. But great song, man. I didn't know this was a one-hit wonder. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire at your desire. Making every man mad. Very cool. I like this one even more than the first one. I like that. It has like this almost a little bit of a surfer vibe, you know. Could be like, I don't know. I don't know if this was before or after the Beach Boys. I think it's the Beach Boys were before. They were like, I think, early 60s. It has that vibe. But it also reminded me of Here, the Doors a little bit, the whole like, I don't know. And then, oh my God, the guitar player at the end is like, gets the fade out. It must have been, I know it's the times, you know, they had to cut it short for the radio and stuff. But it's like, oh my God, it's my moment to shine, you know, in the studio. And then they cut it. But yeah, there's even songs about that, you know, that's crazy. But this one was definitely a good one. I loved it. Just like, I love the voice. I think it was a female instead of a man singing. I could be wrong, you know, sometimes. I mean, first time I heard Rush, I thought it was a girl, you know. I know that's horrible, but I just hadn't heard, you know, people. I mean, Plant, you know, some people that don't know anything about rock, they hear Robert Plant and they think it's a woman, or so. No, yeah. So I was wrong, but I think it was also the song. I think my first song that I ever heard was, I think it was Tom Sawyer, and I was like, wow, she sounds like, I don't know. I think I must have said like, who's that singer? Oh man, my memory's not the best. I'm also a little bit sick, you know. I'm a little bit under the weather. Who's that amazing singer that passed away? But well, I'll talk about that later if it comes to my mind. Janet, was it Janet? It doesn't matter. Well, but I thought he sounds a little bit like her, you know. And then the guy was like super pissed at me. He's like, "What do you? It's a man. It's a man." Because he literally went. I don't know where he lives. I think it's somewhere in Canada, and he waited outside, like not in front of his house, but like in the vicinity. If you know, Geddy Lee would walk out of his house, he wanted to shake his hand, and I was like, okay, you are a fan. But yeah. Okay, so next song. This is the Lemon Pipers, and this is Green Tambourine. And if I, you know, recognize another song, I'll let you guys know, because I mean, these are one-hit wonders, so I'm sure they're very, very famous. So let's go with this one, Green Tambourine.
Drop your silver in my tambourine. Help a poor man build a pretty dream. Give me pennies, I'll take anything. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. Watch the gym.
Wow, this sounds literally like the Beatles. Like, if I didn't know that it was the Lemon Pipers, I would think these are the Beatles. They have like the same vocal style, and also kind of psychedelic, like that pray, 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 pray. Really cool. And then they got the sitar going on. Really cool.
Watch the jingle jangle start to shine. Recollections of the music that is mine. When you toss a coin, you hear it sing. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. drop a dime before I walk away. Any song you want, I'll gladly play. Money feeds my music machine. Now listen while I play my green tambourine.
This part.
Listen while I play.
Very good. Like I love that, like that scale. There a little bit of like Arabic, you know, like, and the sitar gives this, you know, this feel to really cool. But it, yeah, I mean now like listening super like attentive, like it didn't be. I mean I do recognize pretty much, pretty well, Paul's voice and or John Lennon's voice. So, but it was just in the vein of, I think maybe just to do something a little bit similar, you know. I mean, they were so freaking famous, the Beatles, so maybe it was a good thing to try and, you know, and copy. But I hear this in a lot of bands, yeah, and even bigger bands like, you know, oh, by the way, I was talking about no, Janis Joplin, and I said Janet. Oh God. But yeah, I've heard some other bands where I'm like, oh, this sounds like the Beatles, you know. So yeah, I guess it's just a thing, you know. And there are a lot of bands who are just very, very influenced, you know, by the Beatles. So, all right. So this one, well, I guess Venus is still my favorite one so far, but they're all very catchy. I can see, you know, I can just see the pattern that they were, you know, that they got radio play. And let me see. I'm curious how many views these have. Green Tambourine. Ooh, wow, yeah, that's insane how much people just listen to that, and the other record is just, you know, discarded. The rest of the record. Okay, so the Electric Prunes, I had too much to dream last night. Let's go with that. Here we go.
Last night your shadow fell upon my lonely room. I touched your golden hair and tasted your perfume. Your eyes were filled with love the way they used to be. Your gentle hand reached out to comfort me. Then came the dawn, and you were gone. You were gone, gone, gone. I had too much to drink last night. Too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night. The room was empty as I staggered from my bed. I could not bear the image racing.
Okay, I'm so sorry for interrupting, but you know, it's a reaction video. I'm sorry, I'm gonna forget. This reminds me a lot of the Moody Blues, like, but a lot. You know, we just did Days of Future Past. Maybe Days of Future Past is more on the orchestral side, so that's not a good example. But like Ride My Seesaw, other songs that I've heard from the Moody Blues. If I was blindfolded and I heard this, I would think it's the Moody Blues. Just my, you know, my opinion here real quick. But I needed to interrupt Just to let you guys know.
Not read the image racing through my head. You were so real that I could feel your eagerness. And when you raised your lips for me to kiss, ding the dong, and you were gone. You were gone, gone, gone.
Very odd chord progression.
I had too much to drink last night. Too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night. I had too much to drink last night. Too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night. Oh, too much to drink. Oh, too much to drink. Too much to drink last night. Oh, too much to drink. Oh, too much to drink. Oh, too much to drink. Too much to drink.
Yeah, I like that one very much. It was the chord progression here, like dun 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 dun. That was like not very normal, I guess, for that time. It just sounds very different. Very cool, like very heavy and da 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 dun da 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 dun, you know. And then if I would know it was Dream, I would say I would. Maybe here I had too much to drink last night, you know. I had too much to drink last night. I'm sure there's people in the world that sing it that way. I bet you, you know. But this was a good one too. But also pretty new. Let's go with the next one. The Youngbloods, Get Together. Like Get Together. Let's see if I know this, because Get Together, that sounds familiar, but I'll let you guys know. Here we go. The Youngbloods.
Love is but a song we sing, feels the way we die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now.
Yes, of course, I've heard this, but I've only recognized it when he said da 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 da. Yeah, I've definitely heard this one before. All this reminds me a bit of, like, I could swear. Let's see. I want to make a little experiment. Let's let it run, but I'll stop again.
Some may come and some may go. We will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now.
So good.
Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. I said, come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now.
That is so good. I think that's the most beautiful song on the list. And I looked it up, and yes, it was in Forrest Gump. That's where I heard it. I haven't seen the movie in, oh my God, I don't know, maybe 15 years or so, but I still remember. And I'm looking right now at a list of songs, and it's so funny because it literally like proves my point. It says here, because I typed in, best 60s one-hit wonders, and it says here Green Onions, and it says it appears in tons of movies, and lots of names big and small have covered it. The Blues Brothers, Deep Purple, the Surfaris instead of Safaris, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. So I'm choosing another song because we are on the a little bit on the short side, but I don't know what to do, which one to play. I mean, all of these are like, the only one that I recognized was Inagata da Vida, and that's 17 minutes long. That I've heard, yeah. Inagata da Vida, baby. Teen Angel, that sounds familiar. I think from Back to the Future, Teen Angel. I think that's the one. It says radio stations didn't want to play Mark Denning's Teen Angel because it was too sad to the public. No, too sad, but the public wanted to hear it. It tells the story of a girl dying when she gets hit by a train. Oh no. Oh wow. The song featured in American Graffiti. I've seen American Graffiti. This is why there's a lot of times that I've at least, the chorus or the intro of a song is familiar, Well, let's see. Let's go with number one here. I Fought the Law. Fault the Law. That sounds very familiar. Inagata Beta, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Is that from The Lion King? Every millennial knows this song because of Timon sang it in The Lion King. Holy moly, I didn't know this was this old. 1961. I actually thought it was part of the movie. Wipeout. The Surfaris. The Surfaris. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just play this one. You know, maybe it's fun. Oh, I can't even copy it. Okay, let's play that. Wipeout. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is from the Surfaris. Surfaris. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, please don't kill me. Wipeout. Oh, there's a longer version, extended ending, and it's still 2 minutes 57 seconds. Okay, so this is from what year? Okay, it says the best of. Does it say here? It's 1963. Okay, so this is the oldest one of the bunch. Here we go.
Wipeout.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Okay, so I've heard this before. I think I've even learned this way, way back when I was just learning how to play like a lick or a riff. It has this Egyptian scale, but I remember there was lyrics. Like something like that. And I thought this was way older. I thought this was from the 50s, but I guess I was wrong. But this is really good. This is catchiest of the catchiest. Let's see what it says. They recorded the instrumental and released it on an independent label in 1963. It was kept out of the top spot by Stevie Wonder. Well, Stevie Wonder is amazing. You know, I'm not surprised, but oh, there's another. The Ventures to also do Wipeout. Well, I don't know. You know, you guys tell me. this even like I was like, well, I was this like in Pulp Fiction or in like a Tarantino movie? Maybe, you know. You guys let me know. This was a lot of fun. This is these one-hit wonders are really good, but there is a danger that, you know, I might. I mean, there are 2 out of 5 I did hear, and then this one as well. So yeah, I mean, you know, one-hit wonders I even played, I guess, in Mexico or in movies, you know. So yeah, there's that. So, but hey, guys, let me know which was your favorite one-hit wonder, not just of the list, but in general. Which song is like, ooh, you know, that's the one that I love, and I never get tired of that one. Let me know in the comments below, which one, and let's get the conversation going. Thank you so much, SIDECAR, for sponsoring this video. I do appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.